So this is Ringfort Media. We're over here in Sheffield, and the weigh-in's done, and we've managed to bump into Big John. John, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you. Thanks for having me on. It's always a pleasure. Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you, mate. And Johnny's looking good. He's weighed in. He's made the weight. He's looking absolutely sharp for his next test, isn't he?
Yeah, he's trained hard. He always does. He's dedicated, but he's in a good place mentally. You know, he's come through a little bit of adversity last fight. He's had a couple of little injuries, but I just said they're part and parcel of being a sportsman. You know, you've got to get over it, you've got to deal with it, and he always keeps himself supremely fit, a bit like myself. So he's always in good condition, no matter what, and he's pushed up the work weight last few weeks, and he's ready to go.
Yeah, we spoke to him yesterday, and he said his hand injuries all much better. Mark Tibbs and Jimmy down there have sorted him out, and you know, sometimes sportsmen can rush those injuries. He doesn't seem to have done that, and he's in fine form, isn't he?
I said to him, you know, there's no rush. Footballers get injuries. If you come back too soon, you get injured again. You know, he's 23 years of age. If you had to have another 3-4 weeks out, what difference is that going to make to your final career? It'll make a big difference if you come back too soon. There's no rush. You know, Johnny's lucky. Big shout out to all his sponsors. He's got a good support base with his sponsors, and you know, that enables him. He doesn't have to fight for the money, so you know, he doesn't have to rush back. You know, it's a credit that he's got them sponsors, and big thanks to all them.
And he's got a bigger test this time round, a big step up that I think he wants as well. We spoke to him yesterday, and he said that if he starts to put it on him, that's where he wants him. You know, is he going to start to use some more of his boxing skills this time out, though, do you think?
Well, I think obviously it depends on the night. Johnny's got a really good jab, but he hasn't really showed it as much in his fights as he'd like to, because as everyone knows, under the lights it's the hardest part of boxing. So that's why you have these fights, to learn. So I'd like to see him use his jab, break him down, but you never know with Johnny, because if the geezer or the bloke puts it on him, which it looks like he will, he looks like a proud, tough man, I think he'll put it on Johnny, and I think Johnny likes to give it back. So it all depends what his team tell him to do, whether they say box it off or fight fire with fire. So we'll see.
Well, we think he's going to come and have a go, so that could be an exciting fight, and we're all really looking forward to it. Now, you must be Eddie Hearn's best mate. Obviously, you've been in the media. You get an awful lot of ticket sales. You're very grateful to those ticket sales. You've done really well again for the travelling fans up here, from the north and from the south, I believe. Yeah,
listen, first of all, just like to say, everyone that's bought a ticket, times are tough. You know, money-wise, you know, things are tough, and people are still coming out to support Johnny, and we thank every single one of them. But yeah, this time we still got some support coming from up, like from Essex, from the south, but we've got a big proportion from the north, from Yorkshire, Liverpool, Manchester, Scotland, which is great. You know, we want Johnny to be not just an Essex thing, but a nationwide thing. So can't thank everybody enough, and hopefully he'll put on a good show tomorrow night.
Now, I'm sure you're aware, because you are, we started the petition to get Johnny over to Las Vegas. We've got about 1,300 signatures on that, believe it or not, online. We spoke to him yesterday, and he said, it's coming. Go on, let us know. Is it coming?
It's in his contract to fight in America this year, preferably Las Vegas. Now, obviously, the injuries put a few things back, so whether it gets turned over to next year, we don't know. But you never know. You know, it will happen. Whether it's this year or next, it will definitely happen. So
it has to happen.
It will happen. Vegas Bosh.
Can you imagine the Romford Bull Army plus another 20,000 people in Vegas? What an absolute spectacle that would be.
We've already said, I think we're going to, if we do go, we're going to charter a plane just for our supporters, just from our family and friends group chat alone. So, you know, it would be an amazing experience. But first things first, got Saturday night. Never get carried away in boxing. It's the toughest sport in the world. Big respect to every boxer that steps through them ropes, and big respect to Johnny's opponent. He's going to come and want to win. So Johnny can't think of anything else other than Saturday night.
Well, listen, we can't let you go without asking you. Top 3 lunches, not dinners, lunches. You got to tell us.
Right, well, lunch is all different. It's all the same for me, because sometimes I start at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, so by the time lunch is like dinner. But I like a tuna mayonnaise jacket potato. I like chicken and sweet corn bacon baguette. And I do like a little bit of spaghetti bolognese, something like that for a lunch. So.
And what about option 2?
Option 2 is always KFC or McDonald's.
Listen, John, we've taken enough of your time. We really appreciate you up here. You're a very busy lad, and you know, we look forward to Johnny's fight on Saturday night, and hope he gets the win. You got to give us one of your famous boshes just to finish.
Bosh.
Thanks very much, mate.
All the best. Thank you. Appreciate it.